Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States.
All right, guys. In fourth caution of the evening, 30 out of 90 laps in. Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Here we are back, green flag racing, 33 laps in out of 90 on New Hampshire Motor Speedway. My apologies for that, guys. Stepped away for one quick second. We've got 5 viewers out there with us on the screen. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Here we are, lap 34 out of 90, fifth caution of the evening. Looks like Christopher Darling might have had a little incident. Let's go ahead and check out what happened. Got the Max Graphics number 11 right there, right behind the Rush Truck Center, number 52. Looks like he may have got bumped on the back by the number 80 Mustang. That is not a good thing. Let us bring us up and see what he is feeling about that. Mark in the booth, you got a copy? Hey, boss man. So we were just talking about the caution that just came out. How is everything tonight?
Fantastic.
All right. Well, welcome back. I guess that's one way to say it, right?
Yeah, I just kind of got smushed there. I'm not sure what crap. Oh,
yeah, we were trying to call it, and I'm like, it's literally like they Oreo'd him. You had a car in front, car behind, and you were just the green filling.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I'll go back and look. But,
and I will never say that again on stream, I promise.
Just gonna try to get tires on it and get back out.
Okay, well,
yeah,
we
not happy about it, but it is what it is.
Well, and you know, as long as you got that outlook on it, we're not gonna keep pushing it. Just wanted to make sure you were doing okay and welcome you back.
And you should bring Michael Mooney down. Tell him I'll meet him at Applebee's after the race.
All right. Applebee's behind the dumpster. Got it.
I think that's what you're looking for. Sorry.
No. Honestly, I just wanted to bring somebody up on board. I like talking to guys.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty tough track. So I don't know. We probably all got in there a little too hot. It just happens sometimes here. It's tough. It's tough to get slowed down, shift down into fourth and everything. So I don't know. It is what it is, you know.
All right, man. Well, have a good rest of your race, dude. I hope you enjoy it and hope to see you and talk to you at the end.
All right, man. Hope so.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it. Sally said, turn up my volume. Thank you. I did. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. See, my mom always told me I got a face for radio. Seven viewers out there with us on stream. Thank you guys so much for showing up. So our pace car lights are off. We are getting ready to go back green flag racing. And I had missed it with all the action. So our yellow flags are brought to us by Max Graphics. And our greens are going to be brought to us by the Beer Street Journal. Both very proud sponsors of the Speed Racing League. And Sally Hammond said that is perfect. So thank you, Sally. You must have liked the face for radio joke. Yeah. If you can't tell, I am a follower. So here we are, 38 laps in out of 90. 5 cautions down. We were at Speed Racing League, the Speed Cup Series, brought to us by Simbach, Max Graphics, and the Beer Street Journal. Ryan Dingler in at number 8 is still taking over that top spot with Ben Mashburn right behind him in second. Matt Cherry in third. Stan Hausman in the Beer Street Journal number 39 in fourth. Grant Peterson in fifth. Drew Eisenman in the Eisen Designs number 77 in sixth. Anthony Musati in seventh. Mark McFadden in eighth. Michael Mooney in ninth. Josh Emerson rounding out our top 10 this evening. Rick Wishon in 11th. Christopher Darling in 12th. Josh McDougall in 13th. Mike Morford in 14th. Carlton Charles in 15th. Barrett Morton in 16th. Tim Branson in 17th. And Devin Pirog still back there in 18th. Dylan Smith is still in the pit. Looks like he might be there for the remainder of the race. Wishing him luck on that. Sometimes when you lose control of the car, you know, it definitely does not work out well. So check out, we got that number 22 of Mark McFadden. So what we're doing is we're going through the field, checking out the exciting parts of this tonight. 42 laps in out of 90, really close to the halfway point. Kevin Pirog in his sky blue Discord number 46. Tim Branson in the number 92 NOS Monster. NOS Machine. We have a monster car out here as well. Barrett Morton in the number 19. Spearcrest Digital. Carlton Charles in the number 27 Toyota. Kind of want to check that out, know what that one is. Mike Morkred in the Liquid Death number 53. Stan Hausman, again, Beer Street Journal number 39. He went ahead and come toward the back of the field. Probably just get into cruise mode. Josh McDougall in the number 45 Spotify. Michael Mooney in the number 80. Rick Wishon in that Monster Energy number 74 Camaro. Christopher Darling in the number 11 Max Graphics machine. Josh Emerson in the number 73 Firestone. Mark McFadden in the number 22. Grant Peterson in the Rush Truck Center Cummins Diesel number 52. Anthony Musatti in the Quick Pits number 49. Kind of blinked out there for a second. He's like, no, don't talk about me. You can't see me. Drew Eisenman in Eisen Designs number 77. Matt Cherry in the number 48 MPI Sim Max Camaro. Ben Mashburn in the number 23 Toyota Michael Jordan. And Ryan Dingler still in that first spot. Now we've got two big movers of the race, Ben Mashburn being one of them, biggest mover at 12 laps from where he started, and Anthony Musatti is 11 from where he started. Right over the halfway point, 47 out of 90 laps. Hope everyone is having a great evening tonight. It is Thursday. You know what that means? I don't know. I was hoping you guys would tell me what that meant. So Sally Hammond said the number 22 is Canadian, Mark McFadden, so that's who she's pulling for. Makes me wish I had "O Canada," and the national anthem so I could play. Well, go, Mr. McFadden. 48 laps in out of 90. Ryan Dingler still taking that top spot. Now, he is about 2 seconds ahead of the second place here, and that would be Ben Mashburn. One viewer out there with us on the stream. Hi, how you doing? So check it out. You got the number 49, Anthony Musatti in the Quick Pit Camaro. Then you got the 48, and you got, Eisenman and the number 23 of Ben Mashburn. Looks like they might be gunning it out for that second position. Camry versus Mustang. And nobody has a clear win in those two, especially in this kind of racing. These guys are, neck and neck. So it's a matter of strategy and not wrecking. But 50 laps in out of 90. You know what? We're doing some good racing. I'm going to crank it up. Look at that. I bring this, crank it up. Looks like our 6th caution flag of the night is out. Looks like the number 23 got a little out of control there. And it looks like it says Drew Eisenman got pulled into it. Oh, looks like he went ahead and took to that wall. Didn't see anything happen to him. See if we can't pull him up into the booth. See what happened. Or not. Not seeing him out there. That's all right. So it looks like everybody is taking the caution as their chance to get to the pit. Go ahead and get our track map off of there. Go ahead and pull up our pit strategy. All right, well, here we are, 56 laps in. Pace car is off the track. We are getting ready to go back green flag racing. Green flags brought to us by the Beer Street Journal. Hope everyone is having a good night. Now we're 57 laps in out of 90, doing a good job of getting this knocked out. Good race so far. Little bit of control issues for a couple of the guys. And I think that's New Hampshire. I have not been here before, but I have seen this is my second race here, so this is my personal take on it. All right, so we've got Grant Peterson in number 52 in first place, Anthony Musatti in second, Josh Emerson in third, Mark McFadden, the lone Canadian, in fourth, Stan Hausman wrapping up the top five, Josh McDougall in sixth. Oh, looks like we are under the seventh caution of the evening. They barely just got started. It looks like Chris tried to go to that inside lane. The number 74 might not have been having it or might not have seen him. Looks like he got bumped and got a little sideways, bringing in the number 48 MPI into the deal. So 7 cautions that in. 2/3 of the race gone. 60 laps out of 90 here in New Hampshire. So I'm seeing that New Hampshire is a tricky track. And all we can do is hope for the best for these guys. Couple more guys are taken to the pits. Go ahead and getting everything taken care of while under caution. So it looks like these guys are lasting quite a while on those tires and fuel. So they might not have to do the green flag pits, especially with the amount of caution we've had here this evening. But it's also a question of if these guys are pitting when needed, so they're not running low toward the end of the field. All right, well, here we are, 62 laps in out of 90. 5 viewers out there with us on the stream. Thank you guys for showing up. Looks like our pace car lights are off. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. Brought to us by the Beer Street Journal, Max Graphics, and Simbox Designs. Or Simbox. Max Graphics Designs. So on the restart, looks like Grant Peterson's still going to be in first. Anthony Musatti in second, being our biggest mover at 14 spots from where he started. Third is Josh Emerson. Mark McFadden fourth. Josh McFadden in fifth. Dan Allen in sixth. Rick Sean in seventh. Ben Matker in eighth. Ryan Dingler in ninth. Here we are back green flag racing. Ooh, looks like number 45. No. Did not call the call. Grant Peterson still out there. And, nope, it did cause the caution. 8th caution of the evening. 63 out of 90 laps to go. Or 63 out of 90 laps in. Caution flags tonight are brought to you by Max Graphics. Max Graphics is a little busy this evening.
Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer.
All right, well, here we are, 25 laps to go here in New Hampshire. Following our pace car. Again, my favorite paint scheme of the evening. Pace car lights are still on. For viewers out there with us on the stream, hope you guys are having a great Thursday evening. And if anyone is interested, I'm Mark from Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. We are the proud broadcasters of the Speed Racing League. All right, looks like we may be getting ready to go back green flag racing. Now, first place, we're going to have Grant Peterson, followed by Anthony Musati in second, Dan Hausman in third, Josh Emerson in fourth, Ben Matchford in fifth, Ryan Dingler in sixth, Mark McFadden in seventh, Rick Pachon in eighth, Mike Morkred in ninth, Josh McDougall in 10th, Barrett Morton in 11th, Christopher Darling in 12th, Michael Mooney in 13th, Tim Branson in 14th, Carlton Charles in 15th, Devin Pirog in 16th. Here we are back green flag racing, 23 laps to go out of 90. Grant Peterson still in that first spot. Looks like Anthony Musati is still having a little bit of a blink issue. Either that or my computer sucks, which I hope not. Then again, I'd rather have that than him blinking out on the track. So Ryan Dingler in the Hex Armor number 8, following pretty close behind him. And these guys are right up on each other. Peterson's got about an 0.8 of a second lead, but he is looks to be losing that lead. Musati is definitely picking up. 9th caution of the evening. 21 laps to go here in New Hampshire. Says Michael Mooney crash. I'm going to go ahead and get a look at that. That is not good. The number 80 of Michael Mooney is definitely now it looks like they're playing musical stock cars and hits him again. Not a good thing out here on the track this evening. But let's get off of that. Go back live. 19 laps to go here in New Hampshire. Still under the ninth caution of the evening. Still got Grant Peterson in first, Anthony Musatti in second, Ryan Dingler in third, Stan Hausman in fourth, Josh Emerson in fifth. Doesn't look like we lost too many spots. These guys are staying up there, staying dominant. All right, pace car lights are off. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. Now we have, at the time, we should have about 17 laps left in the race. Definitely having fun here in New Hampshire this evening. Hope everybody is enjoying it as much as we are. All right, well, here we are back green flag racing. 17 laps to go in New Hampshire. Green flags brought to us tonight by the Beer Street Journal. Definitely in the home stretch. We got Grant Peterson in first. Anthony Musatti still in second, followed closely by Ryan Digler and Josh Emerson. Stan Hausman rounding out our top five. Ben Mashburn in sixth. Rick Shawn in seventh. Mark McFadden in eighth. Barrett Morton in ninth. Josh McDougall rounding out our top 10. Christopher Darling, the number 11 in 11th. Tim Branson in 12th. Mike Morkrid in 13th. Michael Mooney in 14th. Carlton Charles in 15th. And Devin Pirog in 16th. Six. $15 laps to go here. So 10th caution of the evening. Says Rick Washawn crashed. Let's double check, see what happened. Looks like Stan Hausman got out of control there, followed very closely by Washawn in the number 74 Monster. Now he was able, well, before we say he was able to save it, comes back up. Ooh, the 46 Spotify kind of knocked into him a little bit. Oh, no, 45. My apologies. 46 is Discord. Let's come back and see. Ooh, and then he takes the wall a little bit, doesn't bring anybody else in. He was able to save that and going strong. So here we are, 13 laps to go in New Hampshire, 10 cautions in. At the 90 lap race, so that is an average of 9 laps per caution. Peterson is still in your first position. Anthony Musati in second. Ryan Dingler in third. Josh Emerson in fourth. Ben Mashburn is in fifth. Barrett Morton in sixth. Mark McFadden in seventh. Christopher Darling in eighth. Josh McDougall in ninth. Tim Branson in 10th. Stan Hausman in 11th. Mike Morkert in 12th. Michael Mooney in 13th. Rick Wishon in 14th, Carlton Charles in 15th, and Devin Pirog in 16th. For viewers out there with us on the stream, thank you guys for showing up. Alright, so it looks like our pace car lights are off. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. Now again, I'll bring up, green flags are brought to us by the Beer Street Journal. Anybody out there, if you guys are beer drinkers, check them out. You know, it's a good place to go for, you know, news, reviews, ideas, anything beer related. We have got 4 viewers sticking with us on the stream. Thank you guys. Looks like our pace car is off the track, getting ready to go back green flag racing. Grant Peterson getting a decent push there on the first position, followed really closely by Anthony Musati in that number 49. He is not giving up yet. Anthony wants it. Let's see if he can take it in with 10 laps to go here in New Hampshire. Is he going to be our number 1, or is he going to stay in second? Either way is a podium finish. But there's something about getting first place and the biggest mover in the same race. We've got 9 laps to go. Grant Peterson in first, Anthony Musati in second, Ryan Dingler in third, Barrett Morton in fourth, Josh Emerson in fifth, Christopher Darling in sixth, Ben Mashburn in seventh, Mark McFadden in eighth, 8 laps to go. Looks like our caution is out again. Looks like Christopher Darling went down below the number 73. Don't know if he didn't see him or what happened, but the 73 comes down, hits that front fender of the number 11, Christopher Darling, Max Graphics car, puts him into a Tokyo drift style maneuver. The 92 NOS machine was not able to avoid that. 74 Monster, followed by the 80. Definitely ended up in a little bit of a traffic jam. It's like Atlanta at 5 o'clock here in New Hampshire. $11 cautions in, 7 laps to go. Grant Peterson still holding up that first spot. Here from our sponsor one more time.
Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the...
All right, so 5 laps to go. Our pace car lights are off. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. Very close to the end of the race here in New Hampshire. Speed Racing League, race number 11. I want to thank everybody watching, everybody out there with us tonight. Thank you guys. All right, pace car is off the track. We are getting ready to go back green flag racing. Grant Peterson still in first. Anthony Musatti right behind him, 0.2 of a second in second place. Ryan Dingler in third. Barrett Morton in fourth. Josh Emerson in fifth. Ben Mashburn in sixth. Mark McFadden in seventh. Dan Housman now in 7th, Carlton Charles in 8th, Josh McDougall in 9th, Christopher Darling in 10th. Now he is not giving up. A 12th caution of the evening. Looks like we are going for the green-white checker here at the end of the race in New Hampshire. Looks like Ben Mashburn had a little bit of an issue. Let's see. It says Michael Mooney also crashed. Let's see what happened. Looks like you got some Tokyo drift. Not quite a spin cycle. Three laps to go here in New Hampshire. 12 cautions in. Pace car light still on. Got a little bit to go. Six viewers out there with us on stream. Thank you guys for showing up. Hope everybody is having a good evening. Wonderful, eventful Thursday night here in New Hampshire. Now we're just waiting on the pace car lights to go off, get off the track, so we can go ahead and do our green-white checker. Get New Hampshire out of the way. Looking forward to next week. Next week we are going to be in Pocono. Definitely looking forward to that. Right, here we are back green flag racing, New Hampshire. We are under our green flag. 3 laps to go in the race. 2 laps to go in the race. Grant Peterson still up in our top spot, followed closely by Anthony Musati, Ryan Dingler in 3rd, Barrett Morton in 4th, Josh Emerson in 5th, Mark McFadden in 6th, Stan Houston in 7th, Carlton Charles in 8th. So we are under our white flag. Final lap of the evening. Grant Peterson leading the way, followed by Anthony Musati and Ryan Dingler. Looks like we might have our top 3, but will these guys All right, well, here you go, guys. We have our checkered flag of the evening in New Hampshire. Grant Peterson has taken the flag, taken the pole position. Give us a second. We will have our results up on the screen. righty. That's all right. We're going to bring it back up onto the iRacing screen. There you go. So first place, Grant Peterson, followed by Barrett Morton in second, Josh Emerson in third, Ryan Dingler in fourth, Stan Hausman in fifth, Mark McFadden in sixth, Carlton Charles in seventh, Christopher Darling in eighth, Ben Mashburn in ninth, Devin Pirog in 10th, Mike Morkrit in 11th, Rick Wishon in 12th, Tim Branson in 13th, Anthony Musati back in 14th, Josh McDougall in 15th, Michael Mooney in 16th, Matt Cherry in 17th, Drew Eisenman in 18th, and Dylan Smith in 19th. Give me 1 second. We're going to get these guys up in here. And I am not seeing Mr. Emerson. That's okay. Hey, Barrett, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, sure do.
All right. Hey, man, second place this evening. How was New Hampshire treating you?
I hated it. It was horrible. It was like driving on ice the entire night, and yeah, wrecked early and screwed myself up. But it's a great way to stay in shape.
Well, I mean, you did get second, so at least you came out very close to the top there. So congratulations for that.
Yeah,
Now,
thanks, man. Yeah, there's we were hoping to get a Badger 1, 2, 3, 4 finish, but guys were trying to Moose was trying to win, and then Ryan tried to get Grant there the last second, so that kind of benefited me. But great way to stay in shape.
all right. Well, you got all the shout outs you'd like, and like you say, it's a great way to stay in shape. So if you'd like to give some shout outs, here you go.
Oh yeah, so definitely the guys at Badger Racing. A lot of fun to hang out with them. We did what we could to, have fun with a really crappy car at a really crappy track. So, and then Spearcrest Digital, RD Designs, Wax Marina, and it's a great way to stay in shape.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a good night, and we'll see you next week for Pocono.
All right, thank you, Mark.
All right, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, how we doing tonight?
Pretty good.
And is this Josh Emerson?
Yes.
All right, Josh. So third place, man. Did pretty good out there on the track this evening. How did it treat you? Because New Hampshire, that was a lot of cautions out there for everybody this evening.
Right. Yeah, the strategy for me was just stay out of trouble the whole race, and hopefully I found myself way up to the top. But yeah, that's what we did. I mean, just stayed out of trouble. Little bit of contact with the 11 car. I held my line. He just kind of bumped me going in. But other than that, I just stayed out of trouble and worked my way up. And I was hoping I started fifth on the green white checker. I was hoping I could, see if I could just wait and see what happens. And nobody was pushing me, so I just did just that. Just waited, for my turn, and a couple guys got loose, and it's a tough track, but it's fun when you get the hang of it. So
Yeah, and you did pretty good. So not only are you third place, you are tied for biggest mover. So you have all the shout outs you want to give tonight.
well, yeah, I mean, shout out to you guys for putting this on. It's a good series. I've got a lot of good group of guys to race with. It's probably one of my favorites. BSRO Racing. We just we have a lot of fun with this whole group of us too. So I appreciate you guys doing that.
Oh, that's not a problem. I enjoy doing it. Talking to everybody every week, giving you guys hell. Me, it's fun. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a blast. It's a good group of guys, so I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yep. Y'all race, I talk. We'll just keep it that way. But all right,
Sounds
man.
good.
Well, I will let you get back to celebrating. We're gonna bring in Mr. Grant Peterson.
All right, thanks.
Hey, Grant, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing way better than before the race started. I can tell you that much.
Really? That was a lot of cautions. So how did New Hampshire treat you, bud?
I'll tell you what, in practice, I was creating new cuss words trying to figure this place out. It was slicker than all get out, but
Were you military
Made a-
by
made a-
chance?
I am not military.
All
no.
right, so watch Full Metal Jacket. You will learn a lot.
All right, I will. But yeah, I mean, I made a bold strategy call there about halfway through the race, and ended up working out for us with all those yellows there at the end. And sucks we weren't able to get the Badger Racing 1 through 4. A couple of my teammates they kind of choked there at the end. I know they're listening. Actually, they're gonna hear this for sure.
Yep, they're gonna take you out back of the Applebee's to the dumpster later.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a solid race, I think, for myself. Besides all the yellows, I think it was a pretty good race all around.
Yeah, we just had a little bit of control issues for some guys on the exit of a turn or two, but not too bad.
No, not at all. And I almost spun off of 2 on the final lap too. Just looking in my mirror, watching the 49 spin, and I almost was a part of him too.
Well, pole position gives you all the shout outs you want to give tonight. Do you have anybody to in mind?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all of Badger Racing: Ryan Dingler, Anthony Masadi, Barrett Morton. Really, anyone who I've really raced against and has helped me improve on my driving ability. Haven't been that great when I started, but now I feel like I've gotten better and I'm able to hold my own. Thanks to all those guys, and obviously thanks to Chris Darling for putting this thing on, and you for broadcasting.
All right. Well, thank you, buddy. So I'm going to let you get back to celebrating. We are going to go ahead and call this a night.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. We look forward to seeing you next week in Pocono, Grant.
I'm looking forward to it. That's always a fun track.
Oh, yeah. I love it. All right, guys. Well, here you see it. One more race in the books. New Hampshire out of the way. Next week, we are in Pocono. Look forward to doing that one. Look forward to talking to these guys again. Love guys again. Love speed racing.